to do the
Boldo Pass.
Boldo Pass, and we're actually staying at Boldo for the night tonight, so hopefully that will be nice. How far are we going today, Darwin?
We've got 260k. We do have to go back over the same road that we'd come in on because we've chosen the avoid highways route, but that's okay. It's quite nice. Maybe they've done a little bit more work on the roadworks in the last 2 days, but maybe they haven't.
And this is all caravan storage in here. So
anyway,
one of the caravan parks in this area actually accommodates 4,700 people. It's just massive. Reggie's market garden going over there. What were you going to say?
I can't remember, but what I can say is that our route today takes us into the sun.
Oh, awesome. It's already being passed by faster riders. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a little, it's called a Western City. Yeah. No, we didn't venture out. We sort of just opted to chill, relax, have a day off the bike. Is that white swans out there? Yeah. Second lot of white swans that we've seen. It's very tidal here. What I was going to say is that I think Boldo Pass, is that in Austria?
Italy.
Oh, okay, in Italy, but I think we have to pass through Slovenia to get there, is that right?
We've got to go through 2 different countries, but I'm not too sure what they are.
Okay.
We'll know that when we get to the border crossing and read the sign.
Okay, and the current temperature is 28 degrees. It's not a bad temperature, but...
And we just come through some nice little hills in the shade, so that was a welcome relief after the service station stop.
Yes, we had to pump the back tyre up a little bit. So more swans. Oh, yeah, cute. I like swans. So, this is the second time we've done the road that we've just turned off, and when we came through the first time we didn't stop, but we're heading up to a castle. So, see what happens when we get to the top.
Got this?
Yes, I have. Another one of these amazing viaducts. I was hoping we might have gone underneath it, but it doesn't appear. Oh, maybe we will still. It's double level. Absolutely incredible. I keep saying that all the time, but see if I can get a behind shot. Maybe, maybe not. Wow.
Got pretty high, okay?
I know. So we didn't get to go under the viaduct, but we're sort of up
Going
above
over
it.
the top.
Yeah, we're up above it now.
Get it there.
There we go. Wow. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Say it all the time. Absolutely incredible. How high is it? This is a nice road too that we're on. We are just crossing into Italy. Go. Did the right thing and didn't film the police people.
Let you have it going the other way.
Yeah. So, goodbye Slovenia. Hello Italy. We have done this road before. No, we haven't done this road before. Okay. And that place there would have a pretty amazing view. Wow. Well, we're out of the town now. There was some houses with the chimney stacks actually look like little mini houses. Very cute. I like the top. Hey?
Didn't see them.
No, well, I'll keep the camera on because it might be a thing for this area. And I like the tiled roofs as well. They're quite, like not just one plain colour, they're a mixture of colours.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, there's another little town coming up in a minute that we'll probably ride through. Have a look at
This
the
is
amount
quite,
of streets.
yeah, this is actually quite nice through here, isn't it? Yeah, those ones. Cute. They were,
There you go.
they're kind of, oh my God, look at that. They're kind of like little houses on top of the chimneys. Other one there.
There you go.
How cute. Wow. Those roofs are just plain coloured, but I have seen some that are multicoloured with the tiles. It's really cool. Work of art.
Hey,
Yep. It's going under an amazing bridge.
yes, somewhere above Trieste we are.
Okay.
I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Starts with a T, ends with an E.
Yeah. And this is actually a really nice area. Quite enjoying, even though we're only going slow, but I'm actually quite enjoying looking at the buildings and the scenery, and there's lots of greenery and lots of
Very
jasmine.
clean.
Yep, lots of jasmine that smells beautiful, and I'm loving the chimneys. Oh, my battery level's low, so we one of
That's
the
mine.
yeah, one of the downsides of staying 2 nights camping is that we don't have enough power backup. We only have 1 battery pack. Hindsight says we should have bought 2. So our batteries are low in our helmets and they'll probably cut out. And then you'll only have to listen to me waffle on. Hopefully we get out of this crappy traffic and streets and roads and into some mountains very soon.
One can only hope at 34 degrees.
Yes, 34 degrees, and we've been doing sort of an average of, I don't know, between 30 and 50 kilometres an hour.
30 and 40.
Yeah, with the odd stretch of 70 in there, but not very big. It's going to be an interesting river. Oh, look at the colour of that. Oh, an old rail bridge over there. One of the things that we've noticed since we've been travelling today is that all roads lead to Venice. And we just about every major intersection there's a sign for Venice. So we've been on this road for a good couple of hours. Those trees over there, not sure what they are, but they're kind of from the road look like poplars, but I've never seen them with a bare trunk at the bottom like that, so we might have to Google that so I know what that's all about. Grapevines growing in the middle of a roundabout again. We are, according to the sign, on the right path, and it's about 45 minutes to our accommodation, and we do the pass before that, we think. So we just stopped. Oh, far out. That was a massive speed bump. We just stopped to try and get a snack of something, and they only serve beers and panini. Well, we had panini. Thank you, darling. We had panini for lunch, so I was sort of looking for a bit of a sweet treat. And maybe some water, but anyhow, we'll just keep going. In 45 minutes we can get out of this hot motorbike gear and cool down a bit. I think Murray said the hottest it got was 35 degrees today. We don't ride like when it's that hot at home. The sound engineer, Mr. Murray, has requested that I film this entire pass. I don't think it's very long, but I believe there are a lot of switchbacks and a lot of tunnels. So I don't know whether I'm going to be game to hold the camera for all that time or whether I'm going to be hanging on. Because it did look a little scary from the photos. Still 33 degrees. And it's 2:45, I think it's the time. It's pretty. Pozzo San Boldo. Oh goodness, oh, there's a lake down there, or a river? Lake, I think. Wow. The sign back there had 7, so I don't know if that's to the start of the pass or to the top of the pass. We're about to find out, but how lovely is this little town, village town. Buildings are amazing. Another clock tower. House here covered in vines. Wow, yeah. Normally it's another set of eyes for Murray, but he's not going to be able to hear me with the batteries gone flat on the helmets. Slip. Sure, we'll get better views as we get higher, but upsee. sounds on the GPS. If you see the railings up there, but that's the road. We won't see it with the trees, but probably wish I hadn't seen it either. And it says 3 kilometres. The guy from the Airbnb, or the B&B that we stayed at the other day, he said the tunnels are actually quite narrow. Oh my God, that's the road down there. He said that the tunnels are actually quite narrow as well, so it's going to be interesting. Just when you don't want to meet cars. Who would ever have thought to put a road up here? Yep, the tunnels are up there. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Imagine building this road. I wonder how old it is. I might have to Google that when it was built. Look at the view. We're a long way up. Oh, and the tunnel has lights. Okay. We're sitting at the lights. We've got 72 seconds, 70 and counting down before we can go through. But I just noticed up there on that rock wall that there's a hole and there's a tree growing out of it. Trees will find anywhere to grow if they can. You can see by the grass how windy it is, so I don't know that there'll be drones flying today. Maybe that might have to be a tomorrow morning thing before we leave. Apologies for the voiceover. It was so hot I had my flip helmet up at the lights and forgot to put it down. The San Boldo Pass was built in 1918 by the Austro-Hungarian army by 7,000 workers, mostly Russian prisoners of war, including women and children. It is also known as the Road of 100 Days. It's a military road with 18 hairpin bends, 5 tunnels. It's 11.6 kilometres long with an elevation of 712 metres. We honestly didn't expect to have turns in the tunnels. It was quite an interesting ride.
Okay.